Today we learn the pronouns, the personal and also the demonstrative pronouns. The first person personal pronoun is ma or mat, and in the Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachana, in the nominative singular, it's aham. In the Dutiya Vibhakti accusative singular, it is mam. And in the Bahuvachana, it is mayam and amhe. So we and us, and I and me, respectively. The second person personal pronoun is ta or tat. And here we have tvam, thou or you, tam or tvam, thee or you, and in Bahuvachana in plural, tumhe, you. Although the person is expressed by the inflection of the verb, the pronouns of the first and second person are frequently used, giving a slight emphasis to the subject. The third person pronoun is less often used in this way. The third personal pronoun is used also as a demonstrative, meaning that or it in three genders. It is generally used as what is known as an anaphoric pronoun, that is to say, it refers back to someone or something previously mentioned in a narrative, as opposed to the use in conversation and other direct speech of pronouns of presence, referring to someone or something present. For example, this man says, or in that jar. Ta or tat is thus called a pronoun of absence because it is most often used to speak of someone or something in a story and therefore not present to the listeners. It may serve to connect the sentences of a narrative into a continuous paragraph or longer section. It is also used as an emphatic pronoun in combination with another pronoun or occasionally with a first-person verb in the sense of emphatic first person. For example, in the expression soham, I, which literally means that I. In combination with a noun, it is again emphatic and may sometimes be translated the. So the masculine and feminine demonstrative pronouns are here ta, tat. We have in masculine nominative singular so or sa, and feminine sa, so he or she. And in the accusative, tam and tam for both of them, him or her. And in Bahuvachana in plural, it is te or ta. By the way, the declensions of pronouns is very irregular. The forms given as stems, so the stems is, for example, ta and tat, and ma and mat. The forms given as stems are those which appear in compounds. In practice, the first and second person pronouns are hardly used in compounds. And then we have the neuter, singular, nominative, and accusative, tam and tat, and then plural, tani. Neuter words in Pali have always the same form for the nominative and accusative cases. Another form of the demonstrative pronoun is used to denote a present object or person corresponding roughly to the English he, she, it, and this, but also to that when the object is pointed at, i.e. when it is present. It may be called as a deictic pronoun pointing to someone or something present to the hearers in direct speech. The inflections are the same with the prefix e. So just as we have so and sa and sa in the feminine, we have eso, esa in masculine and esa in the feminine, as we have tam in the masculine and accusative and feminine accusative, we have etam, and in neuter we have etam and etat, as we have before tam and tat, and in the plural we have ete, eta, etani, as we had before as te, ta, and tani. So perfectly parallel. Hence, if you learn one, you vicariously also learn the other one by just adding or subtracting the prefix e. Another demonstrative pronoun, also deictic or present, and translatable as he, she, it, or this, and though so hardly distinguishable in meaning from etat, is inflected as follows. And this is the from the stem idam. So you have ayam in masculine and feminine, and imam in the accusative, and then you have idam in neuter, both nominative and accusative. And for the masculine, feminine, and neuter, both nominative and accusative, you have ime, ima, imani. There being no definite article in Pali, the demonstrative pronouns are sometimes used where English would use the definite article, the definite article, and may sometimes be translated as the rather than he, that, or this, etc. Demonstrative pronouns must agree in number and gender with nouns to which they refer. So far to the grammar, and as regards the vocabulary, we have apai, apeti, to go from or to go away. It is this more poetic or more elevated. Tunhi, silent or silently. You might remember this word from tunhi bhava. So to have this sort of noble silence, especially in retreats. Tena, this way or that way, which by the way is a frozen form in the instrumental of ta and tat. Pi, also to, and this is like cha. This follows the word or the first word of the phrase connected by it, hence it is an enclitic. That means it cannot stand by itself. It always leans on the previous word. And at last, ha, meaning indeed. Punadasanaya Tava Bhaveya Subham Mangalam.